I can only hope that the partnership between the County of Union and We Are One will serve as a platform to obtaining the freedom, independence, and security that comes as a result of naturalization and citizenship. We have a long road ahead of us. To that, I leave you with the words of Nelson Mandela. I have walked the long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. But I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are more hills to climb. I have taken the moment to rest, to steal a view of the glorious vistas that surround me, to look back on the distance I have come, but I can only rest for a moment, for with freedom comes responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my walk has not ended. So while we celebrate our victory here today in putting together this amazing partnership that is going to help so many of our residents, let us not forget, as Nelson Mandela said, we still have much more work to do.
My name is Elizabeth Montes. I am the Executive Director of We Are One New Jersey Union County Center. Thank you. First of all, I want to call our State Director, Ed Correa, for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and for the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is my pleasure to introduce Honorable Mohamed Jallo, the Masters of Ceremony for our program today. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. You all hear me? Yes. All right, isn't it a beautiful day out here? And in the mall, you can see the sun coming in through the top. This is a very beautiful mall. Right? I feel compelled to tell everyone to do some shopping after we're done here. Right? What do you think? All right, well, I thank you all for being here. I'd like to start by thanking my colleagues and members of the Freeholder Board for being here to support this creative partnership. I want to acknowledge them. Vice Chairman of the Board, Bruce Bergen, please stand. Freeholder Vernell Wright. Freeholder Betty Jane Kowalski. And Freeholder Sergio Granados, who will speak a little later. Did I miss any freeholders here today? All right, there's 9 of us, and the rest wish that they could be here as well. 2 great issues at the forefront of the minds of New Jerseyans and Americans across the nation are jobs, access to those jobs, and immigration. Today is an exciting day as the grand opening of the WIB Business Center and We Are One Union County Center uniquely tackle both of these issues head on. Immigration and the pathway to citizenship is a hot button issue that causes much current controversy in the nation. But I think we far too often forget that the history of this great nation is built on the foundation of immigrant people. The current rhetoric that is used against immigration reform is completely contrary to everything that the United States stands for. It's contrary to Christian ideals, contrary to the tenets of human rights, and contrary to the concepts of democracy and capitalism. Allowing the opportunity for immigrants to become citizens is exactly what the United States stands for. And that's what we're doing here today. Approximately 16 miles from us stands a national treasure, a beacon of hope for millions of immigrants, a structure that is recognized as a universal symbol of freedom and democracy, the Statue of Liberty. Emblazoned on the monument are the words of American poet Emma Lazarus: "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." That, my friends, is the United States that I believe in. As a first-generation American myself, my father coming from West Africa, and the husband of a woman brought here at the age of 10 from Venezuela, I know what those words represent. Their meaning has been interpreted to me by loved ones and friends for as long as I can remember. As such, I am proud that the Freeholder Board has chosen to support this endeavor that stands to benefit more than 52,000 Union County residents. 52,000 residents enriching our community. 52,000 residents right here in Union County contributing to our economy. And 52,000 people voting to ensure that we represent the interests of everyone. Our partnership with We Are One will enable them to proudly continue to contribute to our society and ensure that they have the support and protection that comes as a result as this pathway to citizenship. I would like to take the time to thank We Are One for their collaboration. I look forward to working with you to continue to allow our residents to achieve the American dream. With that, I would like to move today's program along by bringing up someone who is all too familiar with the issues at hand, Senator Lesniak. Senator Lesniak is one of the reasons why this has been brought to the Freeholders' attention. We are proud to be in a partnership with We Are One, and it was brought to our attention by the senator here, and so we're going to ask him to say a few words. Senator?
Thank you. Thank you, Freeholder. Thank you very much. Buenos dias. Bonjour. Bon dia. Good morning. This is America, and this is what makes America great. So thankful to the Board of Freeholders, to the AFL-CIO for launching this program here in Union County, because citizenship makes our country great. And this program will make our country greater. And to make it even more greater, we have to make sure that Congress establishes a path to citizenship for everyone. Everyone, todos! And I'm particularly grateful for the help that you'll be giving many of the immigrant families who, without the Deferred Action Program that President Obama has instituted, would be torn apart from their families. That's not good for their families. That's not good for America. So, Freeholder and with the AFL-CIO's support, you're doing God's work here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Senator. Next up, I'd like to call upon Mayor of Elizabeth, Mayor Christian Bolwich. As mayor of one of the most densely populated cities in the county, he has witnessed firsthand the effects of lackluster immigration policy on his residents. Mayor.
Thank you, Freeholder. Now I have to say something smart. I don't know if you figure that out. You know, I want to thank Senator Lesniak for his leadership, first of all. Somebody tweeted the other night that said, why is there a recovery high school named after Ray Lesniak? I don't know who the ass was that tweeted, but I answered it back. And I said, you know something? Ray Lesniak has done more to help people who are on the edge than anyone else in this region, and he deserves all the credit that's possible, especially what's happening here today. And we thank him for his leadership in the 20th District. And I want to thank my colleagues, the other mayors from around the county that are here, because I appreciate all of their efforts in leading their cities throughout the County of Union. And Franklin Roosevelt once said, remember always that all of us are descended from immigrants. And it's extremely important to recognize that because of what's going on here today and what goes on in Washington. What happens here today is totally different than what happens in Washington. In the city of Elizabeth and the County of Union, we are trying to help people assimilate into society and reach the American dream. Here in the city of Elizabeth, in a building that started with the Retail Skills Center and then moved into let me get this right, the Workforce Innovation Business Center, and Isaias Rivera, the executive director, is here. We as a city, we as a county will continue to move forward, making quality investments in our promising future together. Thank you.
Just a few other people who I have to announce. I want to announce Charles Hall Jr., chairperson of Working Families United for New Jersey. Give him a round of applause. How you doing? And Antonio Rivera, who is the executive director of the WIB. Out there, please. Thank you. I would now like to call up my colleague on the Board of Chosen Freeholders, Freeholder Sergio Granados. As another first-generation American and native of Elizabeth, he also understands the issues that we seek to address through this partnership. Freeholder?
Good morning, everyone. As Chairman mentioned, we mentioned Antonio Rivera, but I also want to mention all the members of the WIB board who are here present today, and our chairman, Glenn Nason, for all the hard work they do in making sure they put this effort forward. Let's give them a round of applause. While it is true we're in the Statue of Liberty, in the shadow of them, it is easy to overlook the importance of Ellis Island, which also sits down the river across from the Statue of Liberty. More than 12 million immigrants were processed there from 1892 to 1954 during the greatest wave of immigration into this country. Many enduring a rough rite of passage before being allowed to begin their American journey. And as former President Lyndon Johnson, the creator of the Great Society and modern social services safety net, once said, "The land flourished because it was fed from so many sources, because it was nourished by so many cultures and traditions and peoples." And that's what America is built on. How appropriate is it that we're here to celebrate the opening of the We Are One New Jersey Union County Center in the statue of these monuments to immigration, here in Union County, where there are roughly over 50,000 immigrants. And for today, where we are here to renew our social contract for immigrants and in turn take note of our unique American history that shaped this country. I stand here before you today as a son of two immigrants. A true moment of gratitude for myself on behalf of the Freeholder Board, who have done such a tremendous job in making sure this got accomplished. My father came here from El Salvador, came here as a teenager by himself. But like the great nation we are, as the great communities we have, the great people we have, another family took him in as one of their own. And that is what our country is built on, is helping one another. My mother came here from Portugal, came here with her parents, came here with her brother, saved penny to penny to make sure they can provide a better future for themselves and a better future for myself and my family. And that's what we're here to do today with this We Are One location, is we're here to make sure individuals get the first step in gaining citizenship. We're here to make sure individuals have all the opportunities, have all the skills, have everything that's needed to make sure they have a flourished life in the United States of America. And in Spanish, para terminar, quiero dar las gracias a los muchos colaboradores que han ayudado a que esta sea realidad y también a todos ustedes por venir. Estoy deseando ver los muchos inmigrantes que van a nuestras oficinas y tomar el primer paso para hacerse ciudadanos de los Estados Unidos. Thank you very much for everybody for attending. Thank you, Chairman, for your hard work.
Next, I'd like to bring up Dr. Margaret McMenamin, president of Union County College. We have the pleasure of partnering with Union County College on career training for our Workforce Investment Board initiatives, and Dr. McMenamin has proven herself to not only be a great partner, but a vested community leader. Dr. McMenamin.
Thank you, Freeholder Jallo. You know, our mission at Union County College is transforming our community one student at a time. We take that mission seriously, and we are proud to partner with the county, with the city, and with the rest of the county government and agencies in this particular Workforce Innovation Business Center and the We Are New Jersey project. A lot of the talk this morning has been about immigration, but this center is more than just the We Are One New Jersey. It's the Workforce Innovation Business Center. It's a partnership, business and organized labor, elected officials and educators, public and private, joining together to stimulate economic development and to get more jobs in our county. We know that the primary predictor of student success and academic achievement is socioeconomic status. So it's in everyone's best interest to bring more jobs to Union County to help our children do better in school. We're thrilled to be partnering on this project. We consider economic development and immigration policy reform to be critical issues for our residents because we know the future of our county and our nation is in the hands of our young people today, and the future looks bright. Thank you very much.
I'd now like to call up Glenn Nason, Chair of the Workforce Investment Board of Union County.
Good morning, everyone. As the chairman of the Workforce Investment Board and Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer for Trinitas Regional Medical Center, I'd like to say that this is truly an exciting time for the residents of Union County as we witness the grand opening of the Workforce Innovation Business Center. As you all know, the purpose of the center is to facilitate employment by providing Union County adults, dislocated workers, and our youth with the training, skills, and opportunities that they need in order to succeed in today's business environment. In addition, the opening of the center represents not only a commitment to support the residents of our communities, but also the opportunities for our local businesses to grow and to become more competitive as we strengthen the skills of our future workforces. I would also like to acknowledge Dr. McMiniman and the contributions of Union County College, as they are a key provider for the didactic training needs that will make this program so successful. Lastly, and certainly not least, I encourage all of the residents of Union County to join me in applauding the Union County freeholders and all the other elected officials that are here today for their ongoing support, wisdom, and tireless efforts in connection with making today's grand opening center a reality. Thank you.
All right, now we're in for a special treat. We have the opportunity to actually hear from and see some of the people who have benefited from this program. Please help me in welcoming up Diana Garcia of Linden.
Good morning. I'm going to introduce Diana Garcia, who's one of our students here at the citizenship class preparation, the citizenship interview preparation classes. But I'd like to call all the students in the audience that belong to the program and that have been taking the classes to come to stage, please. All the students of the program. We have several of the students here today. A todos los estudiantes de la clase de ciudadanía, por favor, para que se unan con nosotros aquí en la tarima, es tan amable. Muchas gracias. Here they come. We have about 10 students here this morning. These students have been taking the class already for about a month and a half, and we're about to start the second session. We're going to hear from Diana's experience shortly. She's going to speak in Spanish. Her English is limited, enough to pass the citizenship test, so I'm going to translate for her while the students come up.
Good morning. Mi nombre es Diana García, vivo en Linden y soy originalmente de Colombia.
My name is Diana Garcia. I live in Linden, and I'm originally from Colombia.
He vivido en los Estados Unidos por 5 años y estoy muy contenta por este nuevo programa aquí en el condado de Union.
I've lived in the United States for 5 years, and I'm very happy for this new program here in Union County.
Actualmente trabajo como conductora de un bus escolar y soy madre de 2 hijos.
I am currently working as a school bus driver, and I'm the mother of 2 sons.
La prioridad más importante para mí hoy es convertirme en ciudadana de los Estados Unidos.
The biggest priority for me right now is to become a U.S. citizen.
Estoy orgullosa de decir que he alcanzado una meta grande en mi vida al aplicar por la ciudadanía. Este centro me dará el apoyo que necesito en mi camino hacia la ciudadanía.
I'm very proud to say today that I have reached a milestone in my life applying for U.S. citizenship. This center has given me the support that I need in my pathway to become a U.S. citizen.
Estoy ahora tomando las clases de preparación para el examen de la ciudadanía junto a los compañeros de clase que están aquí conmigo. Nos encantan las clases y servicios brindados por el We Are One New Jersey Union County Center.
We are right now taking citizenship interview preparation classes together with all my classmates here on the stage. We love the classes and the services offered by the We Are One New Jersey Center here in Union County.
Los beneficios de convertirse en ciudadano de los Estados Unidos son muchos y sé que me darán una voz en la comunidad. Mis compañeros y yo anhelamos en convertirnos en ciudadanos de los Estados Unidos pronto.
The benefits of becoming a U.S. citizen are a lot, and I know they will give me an opportunity to become a voice in my community. My classmates and I, we are hopeful to become U.S. citizens very soon. Thank you to the We Are One New Jersey Center.
Wonderful. We have so many citizens right here in Union County, 52,000 that can take advantage of this. 52,000 who have found an obstacle or roadblock in their pathway to becoming citizens. Considering the history of this country and the impact that immigrants have had on the United States, it's just the right thing for us to do, it's the smart thing for us to do, and it just makes sense for the county to have and partner with We Are One to have this facility here that will enable residents to become citizens of this great nation.
I'm very happy to be part of this. Just over 100 years ago, my ancestors came over to this country and had the opportunity to live out the American dream. And I'm just so happy we're giving that opportunity to the next group of immigrants.
We Are One New Jersey Union County Center is going to be definitely a great advantage for immigrants within Union County because you're going to have the resources provided to them to make sure they have a clear pathway to become a U.S. citizen. We have over 50,000 immigrants within Union County, and each one of them needs help, and this freeholder board is working hard to make sure we look after every single resident within Union County, providing the necessary resources to be able to provide a bright future for their families.
I'm very pleased to be a part of this project as a freeholder because we're meeting the needs of people of our community, and that's one of the tasks that we think is very important.
In this diverse county, we need everyone to work together. This is a great start. It's a partnership of the county and our municipalities and the unions and our community organizations. This is all working together to bring people forward. We're so proud to do it.